Before we start and introduce the family, we first want to introduce you to our animals. You see a rooster, and then we've got some ducks coming up there, and then from the ducks we go to some of the horses. We got a bunch of horses on the property, and then you're going to see Miss Piggy, and Miss Piggy's Gracie, and there's Gracie, and then there's our miniature horse in the background there, and that's Dudley, and then we've got a bunch of horses. And then we have a little doggy, and there's that cute little doggy. And then we've also got a cat, a couple of cats actually. So there we go. Okay, that's our animal lot. Okay, we are the DeRosas, and we are the Mon Farm family. And I'm Diana DeRosa, and I'm the niece, and I'm 59 years old. I'm the aunt. Always correcting ourselves. Go ahead, your turn.
I'm Donna, I'm the mother, and I am 40 years old, and I'm a hairdresser by day, and I'm a farm person all the time.
I'm Steven, I'm the son, and I'm 15 years old.
I do the work
and
around
you
here.
are, young lady. And you?
I'm Jessie, I'm 8, and I'm
Part of this crazy
and you're part of
family.
this crazy family. And I'm actually, I am a photographer, and so I travel all over the place, and I also did run a riding stable for many years, and what I do as a photographer is photograph horses, so I'm constantly around horses. So you can imagine that I love coming home and being surrounded by horses.
And this is the best life you could ever ask for, being surrounded by animals. It brings you everything that you can imagine.
especially Daisy.
Especially Daisy.
Okay, so now we're going to take you around and let you see what we do when we're around the horses every day.
That was good, Doug. That was weird. At 6
Hey, Mom, where'd
o'clock,
you peek in here?
every morning at 6 o'clock, Stevie and I, him over there, we get up and we come down here before he goes off to school, and he helps me feed everybody and we greet everybody. It's the best morning to ask for. Animals are always happy to see you. Here you go, Stevie. What are you grabbing, hay? All right, Ben is
And what is that you've got there?
got grain. Some of the animals have medication, so Ben, he has to get his medication in the morning. So he has special needs. So we give him special needs.
Oh, there we getting visited?
Yeah.
Visited by
Like Dudley. Dudley could be a little crazy. He was a rescue. He wasn't well taken care of, so we adopted Dudley, just like we adopted Gracie, because she wasn't well taken care of. So we have a lot of horses that.
And you see that we water then here's the grain.
Ben's grain gets watered down because it gets medication.
Because Ben is a former racehorse, and this is Ben.
Here you go, Ben.
Okay, now watch. They love their grain, so when they get grain.
Here you go, buddy. There goes Stevie.
Now I'm gonna go feed Cavallo. He's all the way back there.
Okay, Stevie, tell what you're doing.
I've got grain, and I need to fill this thing up to the top where he gets sweet grain, so I gotta go give that to Cavallo. He's all the way back there.
And do these horses like their grain?
They're the only reason why they don't hurt me. That's their favorite thing.
And there's Cavallo. Oh, he knows that the grain's there. Go ahead.
Well, in the morning I have to wake up at 6 o'clock, come out here, feed the horses, give them some carrots, and you know, just make sure they're happy in the morning. Let them out so they can exercise a little bit. And, you know, I don't really know if I don't like waking up that much, but what can I do? I have fun when I do this, and I love seeing them.
So one of the things we do here is we have to hack open.
Oh my God, don't use that thing on me.
Cut open things, cut open hay bales to get them open so we can hay the horses. So that's one of the many, many tasks that we do around here. I only really let Stevie and I and Diana use the axe. Jesse's really not allowed. Here, Stevie, go feed him. You need for the other horse too, right? That's for Ben.
And let's talk about some of that other stuff that's in that stall there. That's shavings, right?
Yeah.
And the shavings, we see.
Shavings go, well.
Shavings in the store, which is one of the things we're going to do. We're going to be cleaning a store.
Right, Jesse will go and take you
And
down
this is
to get
Kitty.
some
Kitty's
stuffing.
looking at our stuffed raccoon. She's sort of curious because we actually do have
Come here to
raccoons
get
around the
some
property, and they come
Duck
visit us
eggs
every
and
night.
chicken eggs. Daisy comes with me everywhere.
And on the way, I'll look at her relaxing in the sun. Go ahead.
So, here's the chicken coop. When you go in, it's really dirty. There's
And-
Mama sitting on her eggs.
Ah.
She
Look
already
at-
had 2 babies.
Ah, look at that. She's sitting there. She thinks she's going to have one of those eggs come alive, and that's not exactly what we want her to do.
Yeah. There's no eggs there.
Okay, now I see. Look at this, what I see.
2 eggs here.
There you go. And let's show those eggs. Okay, those are the duck eggs, right?
Yes.
Cool. Now, are there any chicken eggs in here?
Let's see. Nope.
No chicken eggs. So we don't have any of the little, and they're cute because they're a lot smaller, right?
Yep.
So what about you, Jessie? Let's talk a little bit about how you like being around the animals.
I like being around the animals because I just like riding on them. And one of my biggest pet peeves about Ben is that every time I try to ride him, he stops.
Okay, let's go show them who Ben is. Go ahead, take a walk over to Ben. And he stops. What do you mean when you say he stops?
So I'm walking on, so I'm sitting on him and he's walking. Then all of a sudden, he stops while he's walking. And this is Ben.
And Ben is eating.
Yep.
And you know what we want to show? Jessie, show them how Dudley's roaming the property without anything on it.
How about you feed Gracie?
Look at Dudley. He's there. We allow them, it's 5 acres of property, so that we allow them to roam the property and have some fun.
Yep.
Give me the eggs. Now you go feed Gracie her afternoon snack.
Okay. All right, now go ahead.
Gonna tell her what Gracie eats.
What you doing?
I'm going to go and bring Gracie her food so she can eat. And as you see, when you come, she paces back and forth when you try to feed her. So let's go up to where her bowl is.
Okay, there she is. There's Gracie.
Hey, Gracie.
Okay, so how do you feed her? Do you go in there?
She's foaming. Here you go,
Oh,
Gracie.
and you want to see all that stuff. Actually, Gracie loves bananas and apples, and she is having a grand old time there.
Yep.
She loves her food, right? What's the thing about pigs? What is it about pigs about how much food they have and stuff? Do you have to be careful about how much they have? That's why they're called pigs, right?
Yes. I think.